world, it is time to continue the amazing Super Pop Rain world. Started it yesterday. Now, Sunday's supposed to be Switch It Up Sunday. But I had so much fun with this Super World yesterday. I said, you know what? This week, Switch It Up Sunday is getting taken over by the one and only Super ARTPOPRain world. So that's the plan over here. That is the plan. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning out there. Hey, what's up, Nathan? What's going on, Eric? Good morning, Erica G. What's up, Michael? All right, that's good enough right there. That is good enough right here. We don't want to hit new game. That would be a mistake. What's going on, Nat? Nat, she's where it's at. Can't believe it's May. Very, very thankful for some nice weather. It always surprises me on both sides of the seasons changing how much the bad weather affects me mentally, and then equally surprised how much the positive weather affects me mentally. It's almost annoying. Good morning, David. I would love to get out of New England at this point. I feel like as I'm approaching what I would hope to be the second half of my life, I would like warm weather to be a more regular part of it. Spending a third of the year, essentially, being weighed down by the weather. Because some people, it doesn't bother them at all. They even enjoy it. So, I mean, I don't think it's just this human thing. I think it's specific to me. But I'm sure others can relate. What's going on, Full of Hot Creations? Big shout out to Nina. Happy Sunday. What's happening, Cameron? Happy Star Wars Day. That's right. May the 4th be with you. Hello, Nicole. Moving to Florida 2026? I got to figure something out. That's for sure. Anybody need a roommate? Florida's waiting for me. Okay, there's 2 votes for Florida. Been since 2012 from New York and love it. David, maybe that's the name of the game. That seasonal mental health is no joke. Maybe Florida is the way. Pretty bummed it's cold and gloomy today. There you go, Erica. We are right on the same page. What's going on, Simon? Because yesterday was so beautiful, but today I did a couple quick errands, and it is doom and gloom out there. Pat Fest in Florida, maybe that's the key, Nat. Want to go somewhere warm? Yeah, sounds really nice, doesn't it? Very nice when the weather isn't working against you. When's the next Odyssey Day? It's going to be Thursday. Thursday will be the next Odyssey Day. All right. Did I get everything set up? And Arlo came through with 100 stars. Thank you, Arlo. Sorry I missed you, buddy. Shout out to Arlo. You are the superstar leader. The star drop is for you. It's your niece's 10th birthday? Coming to Washington? Well, you want me to sing her happy birthday right now? In Florida, you suffer in the summer. It's crazy hot. Well, the thing is, I love being inside with the AC. Like, I'll just sneak outside, sit outside 5-10 minutes, read a chapter of a book. I'm back in and happy as a clam. I'm not someone who wants to just sit outside for hours at a time. Unless, I guess the beach is the one exception. But especially if I lived near a beach, I would not be someone who just laid on the beach for 3 hours a day, ever. Even if I was retired, had all the time in the world, that's not likely ever to be something I'd be excited to do. But I love to be outside for short bursts and enjoy the weather, enjoy a hike, enjoy a little outdoor activity. But I do not. I've learned at this point in life, I do not enjoy that hyper-extended period of time outside, which a lot of people do. A lot of people like to camp out, sit in the park, 3-4 hours go by, and have the time of their lives. That is not me. That is not me at all. How are you, Tim? Japan's a lovely place, I bet, Cameron. Simon saying, it's sunny, cooler than yesterday. Okay, what's up, Keens? This is one of my favorite level creators. And Nina, you let me know if I'm singing happy birthday to your niece. Okay, her name's Macy. Macy, I got you. What's up, Goo Goo? Nice to see you over on the vertical. Oh, my guitar is in the living room because I was playing it last night. Hold on. All right. Oh, I dropped the pick. All right, Macy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Macy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Macy. Hope it's a great one. 10, you're in the double-digit club. Welcome in. All right. What are you talking about? I'm never going to update. Okay, did I finish setting up? Sorry, Chad, I'm all over the place today. I'm fighting the dread of a full week approaching. I'm really trying not to let it get to me, but I am so dreading it. I'm so tired of this endless cycle. I am trapped, chat. I'm trapped. Which is not particularly unique to me. Let the record show. I don't think this is like, oh, I have it so bad. Just I'm struggling to deal with the trap of this routine that just does not show any signs of letting up in the next couple years, really. So kind of a rough one. You had a buddy come by last night, said he was honored you liked his level. Okay, hey, well, you don't get that without doing something that I liked. So shout out to Pitch. And there we go. Big happy birthday to Macy. Do you enjoy what I do? No. No, I do not. This is the thing. Your ability, in my opinion, your ability to enjoy what you do is partially dependent on having some amount of balance in your life. Meaning, here's an example. Let's say someone who's a rich and famous musician. They have, their dream came true, but 80% of their time is spent touring. Now, even if being a musician was your all-time favorite thing, you have endless passion for music, you literally have all the money in the world, you're famous, you have everything you could want in that way, but if it's out of balance and 80% of your time is spent touring, these same musicians end up getting depressed and sometimes doing all types of unfortunate things. So that, to me, is a great example, because we imagine, if I had all the money in the world, if I had everything that a famous musician would have, I'd be very happy. But the reality is, for a lot of them, especially the ones locked into the touring schedule, too much of their time goes into it, and you get burned out. So even if it's something you would like otherwise, if you don't have balance in your life, it can get overwhelming quickly. So that's how I'd respond to that. What's up, Zelko and Philip? What's up, Goo Goo? The best game in the world, in my opinion, is Mario Maker 2 for the Nintendo Switch. The one we're about to play right now. The one we are about to play right now. Okay. Make sure you hit that like button. Let's start it up here. I'm ready to get it going. There you go, Mary. Even famous people want a sense of normalcy. They're like, that's true, too. The fame can get to them. Was that out of concern for my well-being? Well, let me share this once again. I never want any of you to be concerned for me. I have zero self-destructive tendencies. You don't have to worry about me in any way in that regard. I am very grateful that in spite of my mental health struggles, it never, ever gets me even 1% towards anything self-destructive or destructive in general. It's much more, it plays out more in my ability to regulate myself moment to moment, day to day, which I guess that's the easiest way to say it, so I'll just throw that out there. Makes sense. You paint too much, you get burnt out, and you're an artist. There you go, with a passion for painting. That's it. What's up, JJ? I see you on TikTok. Okay. We're just about ready to actually start the Super World up. We're going to have a nice chill Sunday stream here. We're going to have a chill Sunday stream. Fair enough. Rather be too caring a person than not caring enough? Yeah, if those were the only two options, I think that makes sense. But there's about 10,000 options between the two. As much as I'm sure any of us wouldn't want to, why don't you take a week off if you're feeling burnt out? Because it's not just the stream. If anything, I'd spend the whole week, well, it's a combination of variables for me. And not doing I have such a weird relationship with the stream because it's one of my favorite parts of the day. Like when I'm at work, drudging through it, part of what I'm looking forward to is being able to stream. But the other side of that coin is because I have such limited amount of free time right now, of the free time available, 80% of that goes towards the stream. So that's the double whammy. It's something that I'm committed to and enjoy doing and look forward to, but at the same time, if it takes all the free time I have next to working full time, that's what messes it all up. So that's what, like, time away from the stream isn't as much of a solution as it might seem, because it's a double, it goes both ways. It's something that I'm very thankful for and want in my life and look forward to, but at the same time, it's taking all of the time I have available, and I'm already burnt out from the first job. So that's the mess. But I appreciate you, Cameron. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Appreciate you, Humbly. What's up, board guy? Good morning. Do I like anime? I do. I really love Ghibli. Pretty much anything Ghibli. And I just found out the Ghibli Fest exists here in the United States. And I definitely want to check that out this year. They show some of the classic Ghibli movies in the movie theaters. And I don't go to the movies ever. I go to the movies probably once every 3 years. But that's the kind of thing that would get me out there. Okay, chat. Let's get this party started here. Here we go. It can be messy, Justice. It can be messy. Life is a messy thing, people. It doesn't go in a straight line like I wish it would. It's up, down, all around. For all of us. Alrighty. Oh, I need another one. We could do this. Uh-oh. Guess I needed to look ahead. I guess I'm supposed to go up against the left side? What if I do that? Oh, wall jump. I just noticed the arrow. Okay, this is cool. This is a little different. It's got a little different flavor to it. It's probably supposed to be that. That's not what it's supposed to be. You have to actually activate the on-off switch. Now here, that gets us in position for that wall jump. Oh my gosh! Okay. The ground pound, I pressed the button, but it did not take. Something went wrong there. No, I'm just a little too late with that toss. Good morning, Jess! Big shout out to the amazing Jess. The only reason I have a Switch 2 pre-order. There we go. Nice and quick is the trick. Oh! There we go. That. Oh, no! Oh, no! I need to bounce, throw left, and then Z to the right. Much better than you. Well, Google, the truth is, I've been playing this game nearly every day for 5 years now. I've been a streamer for 5 years in June. technically July. June 30th is when I made the page, but the first stream was like July 1st or 2nd. Thank you for the heart, Jess. There we go. I'm getting a feel for it now. Like this. Got it, barely. Did that work? That did! You like me now. Very nice. We saved it. Barely. Checkpoint acquired. And then I blew it on the icicles. Thank you for the share, Jess. And thanks, Elisa, for the follow. Good morning, Andy. Let us see your first Pat stream. How much has changed now? All right, maybe I'll post a little clip from my first ever stream. I've got all my streams. I have so many hard drives, it is crazy. I have enough hard drives for streaming that I've legitimately lost count. Whoa. Now, you might be saying, well, Pat, why don't you just buy a bigger hard drive? And I'm already getting 1 and 2 terabyte hard drives. Whoa! It gets really expensive after that. What in the world is this? You gotta be kidding me. Well, I was at least on the right trajectory to meet the snowball. What's up, Nick? Good morning. Thank you for the hot. And what's up, Susie and David? David, you can... What's up, Lee? David, what point would you say hard drives start really skyrocketing in price based on the storage? I feel like it's after anything higher than 2 terabytes, it typically goes crazy. Like, it'll double the price just for a bit more. There's that critical mass. That point where it's not worth it. Unless you actually need all that space all at once. There we go. I wasn't even going to hesitate that time. Amazing, amazing level. Great way to start the stream. Why don't you do online storage? Well, because altogether I have probably over 15, 20 terabytes. You got a 5 terabyte external for 120. That's pretty good, but I almost wouldn't trust it. That's the other thing, Super Trucker J. And there you go. David backed me up on the 2 terabyte. Would you agree that getting the cheapest hard drive is almost universally a bad idea? Because this is the thing, chat. You got to keep in mind, what's the context? What am I buying this piece of equipment for? And if you're buying a backup hard drive, typically you're backing up data on it. So what does that require? That requires long-term reliability. That means 2 years from now, you can't have a cheap internal part go, and now all the data's gone. You know what I mean? Not to say that it would actually work like that. I'm trying to oversimplify the example to make the point that when it comes to buying a hard drive, especially a backup hard drive, I would never, ever get the very cheapest one. Now, similarly, I would never get the most expensive one either. But I'd throw that at you. When it comes to getting deals on hard drives, I would take it with a grain of salt for that reason. Not necessarily the place to skimp. But that's just my opinion. And thanks for the GG, Mary, David, Natalie, Luke. There we go. Erica Lee, Andy, Justice, like Western Digital and Samsung drives. There you go. David's backing me up. He's a tech guy. He's got a whole store. Big shout out to David. David, feel free to plug your store in the chat right now, and I'll call it out. And thanks for the wow, Elisa. Good morning, Spacer. Yeah, get your coffees up. What's up, Vicky? Okay, so here we go. We're at the castle. We're going to the castle. Follow me. Follow me. And everything is all right. Ooh, I like this. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. Missed it. Okay, you only get one shot. I don't think you can stall on the second one like you can on the first. Like that. We're in a rush. Oh, do I need that shell again? I do. Oh, buddy. Now we go early here. Okay. Now I gotta get this shell back. So the trick is, I need to throw it earlier than I think I should. I think that is what's gonna make the difference. Okay, that's too early. That's too early. Chat, if you like what you see and take a screenshot, try playing along with me. Try playing right along with me. Whoop, that was close. There we go. Oh, no! There we don't go. But that's what I'm trying to do. Get out to the platform to reclaim. For sure. The goal is to give myself enough time to get there. Okay. One Rock City PC. There it is. It's Rock City PC. ROC. Rock City PC. Spin Cycle Laundry, Village Motors, Hillside Wholesale, Braddock Bay Tavern. Rock City PC. There he is. He's a legend. Lines up to get out of the platform. Right. It lines up. The only issue is the timing. And so here's what's happening here, chat. That block, if I run up against it and then throw the shell, well, let me try it. Maybe I could be wrong. What's up, Roderick? Stay and jump up to reclaim it. Let's try this. Let's try the simplest possible version that I assumed didn't work, but let's at least try it. Let's try the simplest way, which would be to go all the way up against that yellow block before releasing it and just holding right. Makes it nearly automatic. Here we go. Like this. Yeah, that's 100% what you're supposed to do. I made it harder than it needed to be. Khan's going for the switch too. What's up, Roderick? There you go. I say it all the time. I'm wrong many times a day. You know, it's funny how many people live their life as though they're only wrong once a month. I kind of get a little bit of a kick out of it when someone's got that sort of, I don't know what to attribute it to, a little ego thing. Uh-oh. No. But yeah, that's definitely a thing. I bet you all of us know somebody who just who always thinks they're right. All of their opinions are correct. If anyone disagrees, they're just too dumb to understand the greatness of their brain. Bet you everybody can think of at least one person like that right now. Unless you're that person. If you can't think of someone, you might be that person. Pat, you already determined you can do it the easy way. Austin, you talking about your boss? I might beat it, Austin. It's definitely... Well, this is the irony when it comes to bosses. In CEOs, a lot of those type, like, corporate hierarchy positions, they tend to reward cutthroatness / maybe not the most empathetic approach to things. So I would say the higher up someone is in that regard... Whoa. Last time it worked out much differently. I must have waited before throwing. I know that it looked... The big question is, where am I safe after throwing this? Because I obviously can't go back. I have to go in this little space, and I need the shell again. So I have this little 6-block space to get the shell again. That's the iron. I would argue that the people who are most likely to wield power well are most often the people who have no desire for it, the people who are not actively seeking it out. Those are the people who tend to be the best equipped to handle power. Now, what in the world do I do there? It ricochets us to the right, so I guess when I hear the bounce, if I jump, that must be it. Wrong every day about many things. That's okay. One thing because the more I'm wrong, the more you learn. There you go. That's a good attitude. I think the one you could probably wait to recover it on top of the background mushroom. All right, George, that might be something. So, in the context of me saying that is talking about like someone's boss who might be a bit on the egotistical side of things. Okay. Now, recover where the indicator is at. Oh, like throw it here? Yes. Yes. George has it. Seems obvious. It's like hearing the answer to a riddle when you're racking your brain, and then once you find out what it is, you're like, oh my gosh, I should have known that. How'd I miss that? No, that would have been it, Pop. That would have been it. Okay, that's definitely the answer. Good job, George. I guess you could also just relate it to leadership in general. Like someone who's... Some people are better... Oh, I actually got there too early. Some people, just personality-wise, brain-wise, disposition-wise, are better equipped to lead. And that's why throughout life, you've noticed one or two kids in the classroom, they would just naturally lead things. It wasn't even necessarily that they were trying to assert power or control anybody else, but rather... It was the natural social dynamic that developed with them around. There we go. Oh, that's going to be tough, but that's big progress. Oh, that was close. Just a little too big of a jump. Naturally like to control people? No, I'm actually saying the opposite. I'm saying there's a human desire for power that's based in ego, regardless of your disposition, regardless of your personality. The same way that we all like to do the least amount possible. Like, we all tend towards laziness in that if there's an easy path and a difficult path, we're much quicker to choose the easy path. We like things easy, simple. The less effort, the better. But when it comes to a desire for power, I think you could break that down a couple different ways. And for some people, it is what you just described, which is a desire to control other people, making themselves feel more valuable and more it's more than just value too. It's just that the idea of controlling other people sounds good to them. Sounds like something that they would enjoy. And I'm saying the people who are typically the best at wielding power, not fast enough, are the people without that desire. They're not trying to, their end goal, the thing that they desire, it's not aimed at controlling anyone. Controlling people is the byproduct of leadership for the sake of leadership, like in order to get a specific task done. You know what I'm saying? So my whole point is essentially the opposite of what you just said, that I think the people who are the most equipped to be leaders are the people who aren't interested in controlling people, but are more have the natural disposition towards that dynamic, which is definitely, I could definitely be expressing it in not the best way, because it's complicated enough that regardless of what words I choose to say it, depending on what you naturally, when you hear someone talk about something like I'm talking about right now, or when you watch a movie, that's a much more relatable example. When you watch a movie, wouldn't you say you naturally, we did it. You naturally, there we go, put yourself in one of the character's shoes? Like, you can't help but kind of pick a character to follow / root for, relate to. You know what I'm saying? And similarly, when you, when you listen to, we got it. When you're listening to someone yap like I am right now, oops, wrong side, you oftentimes come up with some kind of example. I wonder if I could just stay down there. You create an example in your mind, like an application, and depending on the application, oh my gosh, this is getting so far out in outer space. Never mind, people. Just don't listen to me. What happens if I stay? Okay, confirmed. You can't just stay. And there you go. Yeah, Spacer is Susie over on TikTok. And what's up, Erica? There you go. Yeah, I'm just talking myself into a mess here, Erica. It came up talking about someone's boss. That was the original context, in the way in which corporate jobs tend to reward more cutthroat, controlling behavior. Whereas the more empathetic you are, that's not necessarily going to be rewarded in that structure. That was the original context, but depending on what kind of spin you want to put on what I just said, you could take it many different ways. Here we go. We got it now. Oh, I thought I was in the air long enough. Okay, fair enough. We got it this time for sure. I guess I don't have to get this one up every time. It's just nice. I was ready that time. There we go. Beautiful. Absolutely amazing level. This whole Super World's awesome, people. Take a screenshot, give it a try. That was close, George and David. There we go, Mary. The Glacial Spirits. Thanks, Lee and George. Great, great level. So good. Thanks, David. Rock City PC. ROC. Thank you, David. Okay. That's World 3 in the books. World 3 in the books. We're going to the dazzling desert. Don't be afraid. You might get a little dazzled, but that's okay. Whoa! I just got so dazzled. Hold on. My foot kicked the mic stand as I started. Let me try again. Yaya's having pancakes for breakfast. And now you're all sticky. Yeah, that is the trick with the syrup. Whoa, breakfast has got to be one of the best meals. Whoop. There's so many great treats. I think that's probably why breakfast buffet is such a popular choice. Because I feel like that really lends itself to having a bunch of different stuff. Whereas, like, if you're having a dinner buffet, oftentimes you want to have a lot of the entree. Oh gosh. Whereas with breakfast, I feel like it's a lot easier to have a small pancake, a small what in the world is this? Uh-oh. There we go. Hey, we did it. Small piece of French toast, some hash browns, a little bit of everything. I loved it. Great job, ARTPOPRain. Did you take a screenshot yet, chat? Because this is great stuff. Were you dazzled? Thanks, Brandon, Mary, and George. Alrighty. Next up, thanks for the GG, Spacer. Thanks, Frank. Nice to see you on this Sunday morning. Very nice. Oh, buddy. I've made a mistake. But it was a good first try. It was a good first try. Okay, that was right. Woo! Whoa! Where you going, buddy? Oh, I'm not supposed to go there yet. Erica said, I finally beat the level I was working on. You're going to be trying the Super World. Nice, Erica. Did you do Marble Run already? Because that one was a really great one, too. Haven't had breakfast in 15 to 20 years. I eat once every 24 hours for the past 10 years. That's typically before bed. That's unbelievable, David. You've got to be in a very small percentage of people who could pull that off. 10 years of one meal a day? That is truly unbelievable. You are you're built different, David. You are built different, my good man. Like this. Oh my goodness! Where am I going? Not that way! Well, we got a checkpoint. Sort of. We didn't get a new checkpoint, but I said that out loud to remind myself not to reset. Okay, this one gets a little wild. How dare you! It's very cool, though. I wonder what it's like to actually create something like this. Come along, buddy. It's the momentum that brings you. There we go. There we don't go. There we go. Right here. There it is. Anything hiding in that door? Actually, I don't think I can get there. No. There we go. We got there. One way or another. It's catching up with me, yeah. He did Marble Run Super World right after he finished X Factor XL's. Okay, awesome. And that was a challenge for me. Very, very, very fair. Erica's a real deal Mario player, people. No way! Humbly also only eats 1 meal a day. Okay, I've got to... We're going to... Let's AI this real quick. I'm just curious if... I'm curious how common this is or isn't. I'm going to ask it, what percentage of people would you say typically eat a single meal per day? Because maybe it's more than I think. I wouldn't have thought it was less than 1%. There's no definitive global or national statistic. Yes, I know. I'm asking you to figure it out. Let's get to the... Yeah, it's giving me a big explanation. We're just scrolling to the end. Okay, given this, I'd estimate that globally, less than 5% of people consistently eat just 1 meal per day. The number likely closer to 1 to 2% in developed countries. Okay, where fasting diets are a choice. So there we go. So it's in line, like 1 to 2%. And obviously, let the record show, whether you Google AI anything, there's always got to give it a grain of salt. It's never going to be perfect or exact. It's good to get an idea. Good to get the ball rolling. There we go, Riot. Good to see you. Immediate fasting just got the is it the inter? I forget what it's called. Inter something fasting. Is it intermediate fasting? Intermediate? Well, either way, that's incredible. Shout out to anyone who's got that kind of discipline. 2 a day with some snacks. There you go. All right, Wumbo Jumbo, that was great. That was excellent. It was lovely. I've actually been working on losing weight, chat, and as of today, I'm down a belt buckle, a belt hole. I don't know what you want to call it, but my belt is now 1 tab over. And it's been a couple weeks now. I switched out having the, now I have the salads every day for lunch. Been trying to tamper back on any of the sweets, any of the goodies. And it's been paying off. But that's part of why I just can't imagine once a day. I don't think... well, I guess it just depends on your schedule, what your schedule looks like day to day. But that's wild. Shout out to both of you. All right, here we go. Intermittent. That's the word I was thinking of. Intermittent fasting. Barry, thank you for the follow. Oh, did that say puzzle? I think all the puzzles are optional. Oh my gosh, bro. We've done all the puzzles so far, so we're going to at least try. But I'm not committing to this. There we go. Thank you, Jess. It is very difficult. We're going to try. We're going to see what it is. But we spent a good 30, 40 minutes on one of these yesterday. And it was great to finally get the answer. And maybe we'll be that much more prepared today. There you go. Double stars jumping in on the intermittent fasting conversation. You used to do it. Forgot about it. Should try again. There you go. Hey, what's up, X Molina? I can't. I don't have a translate option. Well, I could do this actually. I could do Google Translate to my chat. But no one ever comments over there, so I want to at least acknowledge you, buddy. Let's see if we can get. What a great game! What console is it? Nintendo Switch. This is on the Nintendo Switch. Mario Maker 2 on the Nintendo Switch. Shout out M. Molina. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Not supposed to do that. What's up, Chris? Nice to see you. Okay, we have... Oh my gosh, I just got so happy. I was like, did we just accidentally cheese it? But the answer is no. Oh, I thought this was the kind of icicle that would drop. Okay. No! Let's start this over. What's up, K. Brownski? Have to cut down the sweets and hot chocolate drinks, gain 6 pounds? Fair enough. It can be tough. How did I even do that? I wonder if I could do that again. I did it by accident. Wow. I wonder if that's a known thing. Well, I don't think I'm the first to ever do it. I really mean in the context of this level. I wonder if that has... Because it looks like you're supposed to get up and around. You know what I mean? Based on the design of this level. It looks like one way or another you're supposed to... Oh! So I guess all I saved myself is this. Probably the first step of the puzzle is this. Then you get... So yeah, I gain nothing. Okay. So for some reason they don't want you to jump here. Okay. Well, we have the P-switch. Now we have the spring. I can't do anything over here. I can't do anything over here. I can reset the room. I must have to have something in my hands. Because with the extra stress, but eating more sweets too, yeah, that's it. That's how I got here. I typically stress eat. That, like, I'm most likely to gain weight when I'm super stressed, depressed. And it's been a little while of that. So I'm trying hard to fight, get out to the other side. And, but totally valid. Very difficult. It's a tricky thing battling yourself. So let's try this. I'm thinking maybe it's this. We put this down. And then if we go through the door with this, maybe something changes. What's up, Ayana and Dave? No. What's the name of this level? A sandy oasis. Oh, did that move, the piranha? It did. Well, that means we could enter this door. Well, that didn't do me much good. That brought me right back to square one. Just do it the normal way, Pat. Maybe I can do that to the other piranha? No. No effect on that one. Can move the piranha on the right that's guarding the mushroom with the P-switch. How? Oh. So that is it. There we go. Oh. Did I need to hold duck? Yeah, I can't imagine that's allowed. Can you hit the on switch with the O switch? I'm not sure. So that gets me here, but I can't get past the icicle. Can you hit the switch with the P-switch? No. Can you jump the P-switch to move the plant? Yeah, I can drop it. Which got me the mushroom, but it looks like the point of the mushroom is to break these blocks. But the only way you can break these blocks is if you keep the mushroom. But we have to get by this icicle. So, how do we get by the icicle? Can I push this piranha all the way off the cliff? What's the end goal here, Pat? Because if I manage to do it, I'm not going to gain anything. When you are mini, you can access the on-off switch where the key is. How? How could I do that? The key right here is fully walled in. I need to hit the on-off switch somehow. But I have nothing that activates the on-off switch. Will the blocks turn to coins when you hit the P-switch? Let's try. Okay, that was definitely worth trying because we can reset to get another P-switch. Okay, I made a similar mistake to what I made in the last puzzle level from this level creator. Is I did what I thought was the first step, and then just kept doing it. But we probably don't even need to worry about keeping that P-switch. Because now we can activate the on-off switch. But okay. And so now we have this. And I can use the POW to get in here. Oh, but I can't get... I see. I see. Do you see what's going on here, chat, with the on-off switch? We gotta do like this. But I need to bring the POW through the key door. This doesn't make sense. I'm just looking at, once we finally get to this key door, we need to have a POW ready to get rid of the muncher, and we need to be holding the P-switch. P-switch the block to the coins leave from the pipe. There we go, Marcelo. Leave the yellow pipe when you step on the P-switch. Turns the blocks. There we go. Well, hello, Fernando. POW block on the spring to access the key door? No, well, I'm thinking this is the key door we want to enter. I think this key door brings you here. I think if we manage to enter here... So I guess in that context, do we even need the key door? I got to imagine we do. Now can you hit the on-off with your tail? Yes. Now we can hit the on-off at will. But we can't get back... Oops. We can't get back to the section on the left. It lights this up. So we need this P-switch. So maybe we do want to already have the P-switch? Like if I do this. This way I can get the P-switch. And I can switch the on-off here. So that has to have something to do with it. Why would... What advantage would we have hitting the on-off switch here? Because ultimately, I'm trying to get back around to this key door. At least I think so. The way this looks to me, it doesn't look possible the way I'm seeing it. Because I'm thinking you need to somehow be holding a POW, a P-switch, and get into this door. Try what, Arlo? I'll try anything. Once. Try anything that's legal once. I think you can hit the POW block from below. Yep. Yep, that's... There it is. Lee, that's huge. That explains the POW situation. So before we enter... But how are we going to get into this key door? I assumed we had to be on a POW. But we only can get one POW at a time. There's only one POW available. And so if we... Oh, yes. You can use it twice. That's the answer. We have to use this POW. What's up, Tan the Man? The spring won't help me. Get in the door anyway, if that's what you're talking about. I have to bring this POW over here, use it to get in the door, and make sure the on-off is on off, so that when I enter the key door and reset the room, the POW that I'm using to get in this door will magically transport above my head where I need it. So once I enter this door, I'm going to jump, hit the POW. That gets rid of you. And I have to have the P-switch in my hand. So I have to get the POW in position, then get the P-switch, and then make sure it's on-off. So this is the last step, according to that theory. So now, I need to bring the POW over there. But I can't bring the POW over there without the P-switch. Hold on, I can with the P-switch. It's starting to come together, chat, I think. Oh, I have to have the switch flipped to access the P-switch. So it's this, then the POW here. Then we can get in the door and access the P-switch I just foolishly left behind. Now I have the P-switch, and now I'm going back for the POW. So I don't think I switch it. I think now... Yeah, let's put you here. Put you there. Now we have this. We're going to use the P-switch to enter the door. Now, we have the POW, but I need to flip the switch again. Oh, no. Let's put you up here. No! I didn't... Okay. At this point, we're going to reset to get a fresh timer. But I think we have it. I think we have it. First things first, we don't even need the P-switch just yet. Actually, we do. We use the P-switch to get the piranhas. Almost had it. Exactly. If the timer wasn't already counting down, I would have just gone for it right there. But it would have been foolish to continue that attempt, only to have it time out. Because I'm enjoying this process, but that enjoyment would dwindle quickly if I was then working against the timer needlessly. So now we actually use the P-switch. There. So now we're back to this. Now we get rid of you. Put you over here. Get the key. And see, we're already now, with 400 seconds on the timer, back to where we were, basically. Good morning, Megan. So now, we want to get the P-switch, so we're going to reset. No, you silly Pat. I forgot the on-off. This, oh, you forgot the POW. POW has to go there first. And now we're ready. Now, we're getting the P-switch. This is what we didn't get a chance to fully try out last time. Oh, there's a one-way there. I was thinking I had to jump carefully. Okay. Now, this is where we made it last time. Yeah, let's put this here. Now we're going to put this here. There we go. And now our goal is to bring the POW through. Oh, no! How do I get the POW up there? And so this is to prevent you from flying. I've been trying to figure out this whole time why this hidden block is here outside of just being annoying. But I think it's to prevent you from flying with the POW. I didn't consider how I was going to get the POW up there. Because it looks like I can almost make that, but no, I'd need flight. But that's still no good to me without the P-switch. I need to be holding the P-switch to make it to the end. This only exists, the goal only exists when I have the P-switch in my hands. So I have to bring the P-switch through this door, which is this door. I have to bring the P-switch through this door. To enter this door, I need a POW below me. That's where the spring comes in. There it is. And I think someone in the chat, Fernando was saying it. Yeah, maybe. Somebody out there was talking about the spring. At another point. So, but now I can't. How do I get the spring and the POW to the left? Because they're both on the right side of the screen, and I can only carry one thing at a time. Oh, that's the on-off. I can get the spring this way. I just don't want to go through the one way. I don't want to accidentally mess this up. Okay, so now that's in the right order. The only problem is... Oh, because I'm going on the spring. But how am I going to bring the P-switch? How am I going to bring the P-switch up there? Because this is the thing, chat. This little space, once we're in there, we can't get out. No, I can't. The only thing I can do with the POW is put it down. There's no throwing it up. There's no... I can't throw it upwards, and if I throw it left or right, it activates. Okay, thank you, David. Okay. Seemingly the POW needs to go last. How does this possible while holding the P-switch? We have all three items on the left side. Can you put the POW on the spring? Yes, but it's once I started thinking beyond that I realized that was flawed. Because if I put the POW on the spring, I'm going to activate it to try to get back because I'm blocked this way. My goal is to enter the door. So it doesn't do me any good to get the POW in position here. Because the way this level's set up, I have to reset the level to get to the left and right side consistently. So it's like blocked. Be little up by the key door to get to the door. Be little up by the key door. Up here. Like take damage. The problem is, as of now, I have no way to activate the on-off without resetting the room. So we're about to be back. Hold the P-switch. Jump up into the door, see what happens. Well, we kind of already know. We know, but we don't have much to lose, so I'll do it. I'll humor you, but we know it's going to put me here. The POW is going to be there above me so that I can jump into it, which will be great, but I can't. The only way I can hold the P-switch, if I do exactly what you just said, hold the P-switch and jump up to enter the door, once I jump up here, I have no way to enter this door without putting the P-switch down and making it my ground to enter this door. So that's why the only alternative to that is having the POW in its place. If the POW was there, then I could hold the P-switch and get there, but I would somehow... It doesn't make sense because the only entrance, like Susie pointed out, is up here. If I was small, I could get up here, but I can't hold the P-switch and get up the vine, and this is blocked anyway. So it's definitely... This definitely feels like a dead end. When you climb up the vine the first time, can you drop the POW in the area above the key door? Can you climb the vine the first time? Yeah, I see what you're saying. We can try that. Just try something. What are you thinking, TJ? What do you have in mind? Because that's part of what makes a puzzle level like this so difficult, is we've already tried 1,000 things. And depending on when you started watching, I'm not sure exactly what you're suggesting, in other words. There's that. Now we'll use it. Get that. And that lets us get the key. Then we hit the on-off and go back through. And then we can get back through with the POW if we do this. Can you jump off the spring and place the POW without getting stuck? No. That would be the cost. Can't bring the POW up there? Well, somehow I have to get the POW up there. Maybe there's a hidden block under the left key door? I don't think so. But to check would cost us the whole attempt. So if we end up stuck again, that's what we'll do just to prove it. But I'd say 99% certainty there's not a hidden block there. Can I use the spring now? I have to use the spring now in order to get the, Oh, there it goes. Now we get the P-switch. I'm not sure what you're saying, Momentum. I see it, though. Without the blue block on the vine, is there something to hit above it? Yeah, it's a hidden block that blocks you if you jump. You're not allowed to jump there. Oops. Okay, bringing the P-switch over here allows us to also bring the POW over here. Let's put that there. Put that there. Put this here. Where the spring block falls on the red block to hit the POW block, I don't know what that means. One way goes down on goal, you get back around to another P. I don't know what that means. But I'm not trying to be flippant. It might sound like I'm trying to be flippant, and I'm not. I just genuinely read those words and was unable to put meaning to them. And that is my own weakness that I've shared about 1,000 times on stream, and will continue to do so in situations like this, that my ability is already hampered to... Oh, I think I needed to hit the on-off switch. I did. Well, here, I'll try the hidden block theory then. If we're going to have to start this again. There you go. And this is what I mean about being stuck in here. There's no way out, whether we're big or small. Once we are through here, it's over. Thanks for the follow, Chris. There's no throwing up. That's correct. You're saying the switch on the P switch on the block under the key door. Yeah. Ultimately, we need to be holding the P switch. The clear condition in this level is holding a P switch. So the final destination goal is to be holding this P switch, enter this door with a POW under our feet, with the on-off switch in the off position, so that when we come through the other side of this door, we'll be holding the P switch that will make this goal appear, and we'll have access to the POW directly above our heads that we'll be able to activate by jumping. Then we'll just be able to walk to the right to the goal. But the whole trick of the level is, how are you meant to get the P switch and the POW in this little space with the way that everything else is set up? So that's the deal. Can you climb and hold an item? No. No, you cannot. And thank you, Meadow Garden, for the follow. Appreciate you. And TikTok, too. Thanks, Meadow. Okay, so step one. Get the P-switch. Now we need the mushroom, but I need the P-switch to get the piranha out of the way. Now we have that. Now we get the key. And now we have this. Now, if I flip the switch again, I can have access to the P-switch, which I want. Once the spring drops, can you jump on it without moving it to take out the guy? I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, now do I want to flip the on-off switch here? I'm bringing the P-switch to get through the door, so it doesn't really matter yet. could just save ourselves a step by doing that. I'll do that. Now we're here. Now, we can use this. So many hazards to accidentally activating the POW here. Definitely intentional. Okay. I want to go through this door, and I'll have everything. If I do it like this, but then I'd be stuck. So I need it like this to start. But the trouble is I can never get here. I can never get the POW. There's no means for me to be up in this area with the POW in my hands. That's where it keeps falling apart. What's up, Adam? We can get it to this side, and then we can get the spring. So that has to be it for underneath. What if hold on. What if I hit this twice? Hold on now. I think that might have been the missing piece, is hitting it twice. Because now we have all three, and we have access up there. Because now I can get the spring. I just still can't get the P-switch up. No. No. No, you can't fly up because there's a hidden block right here. You have all the items on the left. Use the spring to bounce the P-switch up in line with the vine. Okay, we're going to try that. We're going to try that. So, first things first, we need the P-switch. P-switch gets the piranhas out of the way. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Okay, now this goes here. This goes here. Flip that switch, and now we have the POW over here. Now that we have the POW, we gotta go get the rest. And the way to do that is to hit this switch twice. Okay, and now we can try the suggestion. What's going on, Tyler? Do you understand why I need the door? I don't understand either. I don't understand any of it. So, but we're going to try this. When you have all the items on the left side, use the spring to bounce the P-switch up in line with the vine. Bounce the P-switch up in line with the vine. There we go. And while it's bouncing, start climbing up the vine, and the P-switch goes up with you. Oh my good gracious. Well, well, well. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we have the P-switch up there. But it looks like I still need to be small. And there's no way to take damage. So I think we missed a step. Because ultimately, well, here, I'll go through the motions. I will go through the motions here. Oh. Oh! That doesn't work. Okay. Throw the POW up. I can't throw the POW anywhere. That's the whole issue. What about hitting the ice? I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. The ice is past the one-way. I can't go over here because there's no way back. The only way I get back from the right side of the level is through this door. And going through that door resets everything. I don't need to be small. Okay, well then so then the next step is how do I get the POW up here? We just tried the spring and it didn't make it go high enough. Can you bring the POW up before the P-switch? I would love to. I don't understand how I could possibly do that. Put the P-switch where the one-way is. For what? Okay. Hold the spring while the POW is bouncing. Okay, we can try that, Heather. No dice. You need to jump with the POW and then drop it so you can jump on it. But then I can't get the P-switch. I'd be soft-locked in there, Mert. Place the P-switch under the door and place the spring on it. Place the P-switch under the door. I need to have the P-switch in my hands in order for the goal to exist over here. So we have to enter the door with the P-switch in our hands. Okay, I'm going to watch the clear video. I'm going to go ahead and watch the clear video. Then we can know what it is and move on. The fun factor is officially gone for me, which is not anyone's fault. It's just, it's my responsibility to be able to recognize when that's the case. I think that's part of being a good streamer, is recognizing when it's time to move on. And I don't want to just, I'm not like rage quitting the level. It's really not that. It is not rage quitting the level because I'd like to show you the answer. I'd like you to see it. Okay, there we go. My phone, bro. My iPhone 11 betrays me every single day. It finds new ways. Okay, here we go. He's got the P-switch. Whoops. He's got the P-switch. Oh gosh, it's a little drawn out here. Okay, hold on. We're almost where it matters. Okay. So, we're here. I've got it matched up to where we are. So, next step. Hold on. Oh my gosh, don't mess this up now. Okay, in chat, I apologize. I have to ignore everything for a minute till this is done. Then I'll catch up with everything that was said. Okay, so first things first, we need to bring this P-switch right here. Okay. And then we want the on-off on blue. Which surprises me. Okay. Now, we take the spring. We line it up with the key door. Ah! There it is. There it is. Now that we the missing piece, now I realize why we did this. This was the missing piece right here. Because now that that's there, we can do this. Boom. Now we're holding it. The on-off is ready for us when we enter the door. Because the POW's going to respawn right up there. And there it is. There it is. That is the answer. So thanks to everyone who was trying to help out there. What's going on, Tim? Nice to see you. Happy Sunday. May the 4th be with you. Here we go. Thanks, Chauvin and George. Thanks, Soul Searcher Nick. Now we know. Very cool level, just way over my head. But I would like to answer. There was. TJ brought up the point. Was it TJ? I can't scroll up far enough to find it. Yeah, it was TJ. Why you can't just go up. Because that's something I didn't try. I just immediately dismissed it. So I would like to see it. It'll be easy enough to... Hold on. We're going to get there. Oop, that was right. It was there. Star Wars Mario crossover would be interesting. It sure would, Jordan. ARTPOPRain is really creative with coming up with the stuff. No doubt, Erica. Okay, so that's why. I technically hadn't checked. Oh, but I remember realizing it when I was trying to get the spring. But there's one ways all the way across here. So that's why we couldn't just skip the key door, essentially. It's because it's blocked off. Whew, I wonder if there's a puzzle level in every world. Oh, that was a silly way to do it. Okay, let's continue. We got the optional puzzle level done. Let's see what else we got. Back to the platforming. And what's up, Barbara? I missed you. Thanks for the GG, Nick and Soul Searcher. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Now we got to be careful with the timing. Wow. Underjumped it. Okay, this is so good. I love these platforming levels, people. No! Almost. Close. Here we go. Oh, that was close. We did it. 3. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Z. What? Back to the platforms. There we go. Uno, dos, tres. Oh. So I wonder if the spring was supposed to make it further than that. I bet you that's the answer. Sorry, one up. Kind of abandoned you there. Oh, well, now it's gone entirely. I need to be able to pick it back up because I'm throwing it up there. Bam. Something's going to be there for me. Have a great day, Lee. Aha. Whoa! Okay, that's where it's supposed to land. I just can't dilly-dally after making the toss. go. There it is. Very cool. All right. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We got a Yosh. Oh my gosh. I missed the jump button there. No lollygag in there, cool bean. Okay, Yosh, we're gonna do it right this time, buddy. Sorry, Yosh. I was left with no choice. We meet again. You can trust me this time. I guess not. Oh, buddy! Almost got me. Whew. That was a wild one. We have the key. Beautiful. Great, great, great stuff. Thanks, Dots and Jess, for the GG. That was great. Lovely. Yeah. Thinking back on that puzzle level, the biggest mistake in my once I had it in my head that I needed to be small to enter that area, it was game over for me. That's I think what consistently happens to me in puzzle levels is I think that I'm understanding one part of it, and that single misunderstanding totally prevents me from even accessing the solution. Because now that we've played a couple puzzle levels throughout the Super World, I feel like consistently that's been the thing that holds us back. Is there some element of it that I'm assuming the wrong thing about it? In that case, that one block space was meant for little Mario, but it was actually meant for the P-switch. Okay. Sorry, back of my mind's just ruminating on the level. And I think that's a fair analysis. Hey. Whoa! 2. What am I supposed to have in my hands? I missed something. Erica G thought it was a great level. Oh, I see. It's the toss. I have to aim the toss better. This is what matters right here. Now we get the pow. Oh, buddy. Oh, I didn't get back down. Okay, there's the checkpoint. We almost got this. Oh, and now I hit the on-off. Now we've got an awkward jump here. There we go. Whoa! Okay, this is awesome. So I thought you got the messed up with the P-switch situation came later to me. There you go. Yeah, well, it's a tricky thing. I'm glad you were all here. I'll tell you this. The only way I would even bother attempting any of these puzzle levels is with all of your help. So I am very appreciative for all of it. Whoop! Oh, I needed it in my hands. Okay. What's up, Anna the Purple Butterfly? How's it going? Like that. Whoa! What? Am I supposed to drop the spring on the way down? Brought down the house at karaoke last night. Someone recorded me to show to her daughter who's obsessed with Hamilton. That's awesome. All right. Proof of concept. Now we just got to get the official Erica's performance of it. Great job at karaoke, double star. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. There it is. That was a tricky one. There I go. Boss time. It's boss time. Oops. Full jump would have helped. Oh my gosh. I need a strat here. I'm not going to just be able to wing this one. I think I need to, like, establish exactly what's affecting Boom Boom's movement here. If I'm stay all the way over here. Okay. All right. I think we're getting it. Starting to get a better feel for the movement. Oh! I forgot that phase 3 is going to move even faster. You're nervous rapping from a musical there. Every other song people sang was old-time country. Wow. And you brought down the house with Hamilton? That is really something. Whoa! Okay, I think first bounce to the left. First I go all the way left and then go for Boom Boom. Like this. Here, then left, and then go. Now we'll go here. Bop, 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 boom. And now we're going to be ready for the fast phase. I was ready, but I over-anticipated it. I was earlier than I needed to be. I should do a bigger jump so I can pull back at any point. I think that'll be the final step to lock in our strat here. Oh, no, he stopped! Stopped completely. Did not anticipate that. All right. It's keeping me guessing. Thank you for the one-ways. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Bandu Kaizo, 2 bomb ladders, 3 spring jumps, a bomb track, P-switch jumps, no shell jumps, still figuring those out. Okay, nice job, Anna. Sounds awesome. Here we go. All right, we're on to World 5. Thanks, Joanna. All right. Thanks, Erica. The karaoke champ. Hey, hold on. Jedon came through with 20 stars. Thank you for the support. Wow, this thing is all messed up. There we go. Let's start up for you. Oh boy, this is going to be a crazy one. Oh. This is going to be a crazy one. In the best way. Almost. We're getting it. That's where I shouldn't even bother swinging. I want to jump out as soon as I land in that in the claw. Oh, that didn't quite go like I thought it would. All right, I'm feeling it out. What's up, Midnight? Yeah, that has to be all one motion somehow. Maybe I do want to swing. Maybe. No, that needs to get up higher. I'm trying to figure out the order of operations. Okay, that worked. I'm not sure if it was right, but that at least works. No. I can't seem to consistently get the height I need there. I'm doing this thing where I'm jumping and then throwing it, but I think I'm supposed to throw it then jump. Yeah, that is what you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh, that was scary. What? There you go. Nice job clearing the puzzle level, Eric. Oh. Okay. Now we see. No. Yeah, it does seem like I'm supposed to throw the bob-omb before jumping. It just doesn't look like you're going to be able to re-grab it, but somehow you can. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm doing that very wrong. I keep switching back and forth. See, part of the issue is the longer I wait to make that jump up there, the lower the platform is. Yeah, I can't seem to get my head around the order of operations here. Every time I feel like I'm kind of getting closer to it, then I lose that feeling kind of quickly. Because that definitely doesn't feel right. Even though that's working, it feels like one of those times where I find a way to make it work that is way harder than the actual way. No, I need to get that bob-omb high. I'm definitely doing it wrong. I can feel it. Definitely forcing it. Like, I guess maybe that's it. If I just do the whole thing faster, instead of worrying about getting enough momentum to make it up there from that second platform, get here faster. And this does have wings, so I bet it's 2 jumps here. That has wings. I bet it's 2 jumps. I bet you that's it, chat. And that would make the whole thing so much easier. Look at it. Oh, my gosh. That's definitely it. That's definitely it. I shouldn't say definitely, because I would have said the other way was definitely it. Oh, and now I reverted back to that way. Ugh! Oh my gosh, Pat, you're really struggling here. I can't believe I'm going back to doing it that way now. After all that! And then you lose at the moles, bro. The trick is, if you're going to do min jumps, you have to have max momentum. Or you can try to do controlled jumps by just tapping the button, the jump button. Look at 3 times in a row doing it that way. Oh, and then you keep losing, Pat. Man, this one's really tough. This one feels significantly tough. Did we just enter a new world? Maybe this is meant to be a... Yeah. Noticing that platform had wings was a big discovery. Because I wasn't even noticing that it was still accessible for a second jump. Because see all these... Oh my gosh, it worked. Oh my gosh! Is that right? No! Come on, bro! You can't do that to me! No, that was such a good run. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. That was so close, David. Progress, Erica. What's up, Andy? You should take a screenshot, Andy. I think you'd like a lot of these levels. Twice, bro. I should just throw it. I'm thinking I want it from the top, but the bottom is the way to go. I can't believe I managed to do that twice. There we go. There we go. All right. Now that was tricky. That was a tricky one, but really, really good. It never felt unfair. Felt tough. In the right way. King of that corner block. You ain't kidding, Jordan. Thanks, David. Erica and Spacer. Thanks, Mary. Shout out to the lurkers as well. Appreciate you lurking. Lurk away. 2 people made it all the way here in the Super World and then stopped. Sour candy. I do love some sour candy. Ooh. Oh, I need that spring. I was thinking something was going to land there. Thanks, Midnight. Now, we're supposed to... Oops, I need more momentum than that. There we go. Now I'm going up here. That was pretty cool. Good luck with the shopping, Erica. Always good to see everybody. Check out Double Star Mom 35. Oh my gosh! That was so close, bro.
Oh no!
This is awesome. Had to slide there. Oh. Okay. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. That was much better. Any chance this still lets us through? No. All right. Well, now at least we got a little preview. A little early, Pat. Have a hunch that was too early. No, bro! How could you do it to me? All right. What's up, Ty? There we go. We're gonna get it, Nick. There we go. That's the one. All right. Get the goodies. Oh, that was close. Oh. Wow, that was really cool. Great indication. Great indication. It's coming for me. There we go. No problemo. I did cut a little close at the top there. Okay, that was awesome. Very, very tricky, but very, very cool. Midnight is Josh from Facebook. Okay, take a break from Facebook. Okay, fair enough. Appreciate you, Josh. Okay, that was awesome. That was lovely. So here's what I think we'll do. we're gonna play the run tomorrow, and then we'll do the last world of the super world on Tuesday, and more of their levels. Yeah, that'll be the plan. And then Mario Odyssey on Thursday. Oh my gosh, something with practice doors. We got something with practice doors here. You told me to Z. Okay, so note block. Oh, oh my gosh, this is tough. Oh my gosh, okay. Level's named after Lady Gaga song. Okay, sign from above. It's sign like sine wave, but it's used like sign like SIGN sign. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I gotta really pay attention here. No, I need to hit that to the right. Oh. There we go. That's what it's supposed to be. Now over here. Okay. There's the note block. Okay, we made it to the first practice store. Oh, well, okay, let's try it from there. Oh gosh. Oh, use the practice store, Pat. Use the practice store. Oh, that was close. Okay, we made it to the final practice store. Was that right? Oh, third practice store. Oh, is it just that jump? It's just meant to practice. Huh? I wonder if I'm doing it right. Yeah, that is. Okay. So we're ready to actually try. Yeah, we need the red key to actually beat the level size. I just wanted to make sure I actually completed each practice door. But to beat the level, you've got to do the whole thing all in one attempt. And I want my spin jump to activate the first power block. Like that. No, I should have waited. I want that platform to be lower. Makes the jump easier. That was close. That's how it's supposed to look. Missed 2 coins. Oh, that's close. Bada big, bada boom. Okay. And there you go. Awesome level. Awesome, awesome level. I loved it. Very cool level. Thanks, Cy, Megan. DJ Apollo thinks it's some relaxing music. Feels like you're at the spa. Big shout out to my boy, DJ Apollo. Check him out, people. Check him out. Thanks for the GG Spacer. Thanks, Erica G and Susie. There's a lot of stuff going on there, Cy. Oh no, there is another optional level. Okay, here's what we'll do. If we're going to do another one of these puzzle levels, I got to be fresh. I'm still recovering from the last one. So, I'm going to pause the Super World here. We'll finish the Super World on Tuesday. But we'll play Spell Skip Endless Expert tomorrow. One Trick Room? Item to be held by a Pokemon? We'll try this one as the grand finale. I'm all right, DJ Apollo. How are you doing, buddy? Thanks, Mary. There we go. Fixed it. Now we just got to get the right code on the screen. There we go. Let's give it a try. Be working tomorrow? Okay, fair enough, Nick. Appreciate you. Checking it out on YouTube after. Have you liked the stream yet, people? Hit that like button for me. Hit me with that Sunday afternoon like. Just had breakfast with Mom and now relaxing for the day. That's a beautiful thing, DJ Apollo. Got a red coin challenge here. Was that right? Oh my gosh, I think that was almost right. This is going to be a crazy level. Thanks for the share, Isle. I gotta be faster. Well, no use in being that fast. At least without better aim. There we go. What's up, Scott? There we go. We got checkpoint number 1. Which is actually an infinite checkpoint, they call it. Alright, this side. We're gonna go down here. Oh. Alright. What's this about? Just a coin door? Oh my gosh. Hey, I did it. One shot. Okay, so that is also a red coin room. Okay. Oh, buddy, that was close. Very cool. These are actually really well designed rooms with great indication. Oh, buddy. No, that's a Z jump. I'm doing another step. This one's got some steps to it. Think there'll be a Donkey Kong maker? I've never heard of it. Be interesting if anything like that ever existed. I hit it twice. I get it, bro. This is crazy. Wow. Really, really great ideas. Oh no! I've made a mistake. No! Just, I managed to get there too early. I think I can make the adjustment this time. There it is. That's it. Very nice. Grand finale. Because the last red coin's free. Safety coin at the key door. Okay. Glad we got a checkpoint. Looks like they're just dropping us into the chaos here. I want to throw the shell while avoiding the piranha. The piranha is actually an obstacle to absorbing the shell. Have to throw it before that point. Like that. But that was too early. Gotta be a little more brave than that. Very brave. Very bold. But it got me in the drink. No! Then over there. Then a Z jump off the shell. I don't know where I'm going after the big spiny. Aha. There it is. That was very cool. There you go. Grand finale. Amazing. Amazing, amazing level. Ba, 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 ba. All right, people. This is a great level crate. I hope you took a screenshot at some point, because they got something for everybody. Some of them are much harder than others, and the puzzly levels can get really puzzly. But I am very weak in the puzzle levels, and I've still been compelled to do it, even if it's been a struggle, and even if I ended up needing a clear video for this past one. The fact that I'm still compelled to even try is insanely rare. I don't remember a time that I've had any push to actually just want to do the puzzle levels, but the way that this level creator is approaching it makes me feel like I've got a real chance in a way that sometimes I don't, or at least don't feel that way. So there we go, chat. Thanks so much for being here. Hope you're having a great weekend. You still got Sunday afternoon and night to deal with, so hopefully some good stuff, even if just chilling, relaxing. Thanks for being here. Big shout out to anyone who hit me with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for your love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in. Your favorite music playing can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some unexpected twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you legitimately feeling like everything's a mess, nothing's going to get better, all my best days are behind me, everything's a complete disaster. And it might really feel that way, and you might have good reason to feel that way, but you have to know it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. It's not actually true that there's nothing but bad stuff in your future. There's some great stuff, too. It's not all good. I'm not going to lie to you and pretend like, oh, yeah, everything's going to be all better for you tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is the oppressive part of feeling that sort of depression, that sort of anxiety can be like it really convincingly feels like it's all bad. It's just more bad. It's nothing more bad, more pain, more suffering. You can convince yourself in a very convincing is the word that I keep going to, but no one can deceive you more than yourself. You have direct access to your own brain. So the hardest battle to fight is the battle against yourself because it's so difficult to even be aware of all the different factors, all the different things involved. So that's why when you're struggling with mental health, struggling with depression, anxiety, it can very convincingly feel like you are seeing things clearly when you're not. You know what I mean? And that's the most dangerous thing. And that's what I'm trying to speak to and break anyone out of at least that 1% to be able to be like, okay, wait a minute, you know what? If I look at things objectively, I am pretty depressed, and I should know, hey, if I'm depressed, I'm not going to see things with perfect clarity. I'm going to see things through that filter. And just being able to, I'm not saying you magically snap your fingers and now the filter's gone and you see life is great. No. But if you can recognize that you are currently seeing things through that filter, it becomes a lot easier to separate yourself from it enough to not actually believe what it's telling you. And that's the critical line. So easier said than done. I'm rooting for you. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. Thanks for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow. We're going to give Spell Skip Endless Expert another try. But we have the buffer zone of knowing the next day we're going to play more of the Super World. So I think that's a good way to do it. So thanks for hanging out, chat. Hope to see you tomorrow. And we'll get through another week. Until then, have an amazing rest of your night. Bye, everybody.